Drunken Master Paul here, and today our project is going to be something I've been really looking forward to doing. It's going to be building a cabinet for a game I've actually never played before. It's called Steel Battalion. Now, I'm a huge mecha game fan. I played Mech Assault and Mech Assault 2, the Earth Siege series, all of that stuff, and I really love it. Now, Steel Battalion is really a unique game because it came with this massive controller, which I have indeed purchased, but I wanted to make it just a little more Drunken Master Paul. So what I'm going to do is build a dedicated enclosed cabinet for my Steel Battalion game. Why the fuck not? Let's hit it. And welcome to the Drunken Master Paul lair of iniquity, where the future is being risked every time I pick up a power tool. Speaking of which, we do have a refreshing beverage for today's project. It is, I'm calling it a Mad Mocha, and what it is 2 shots of espresso with some steamed milk and a shot of Kahlua, a shot of Godiva liqueur, and a shot of dark rum. Whoa, yeah, 3 shots because it's early in the morning and I need some coffee. We're going to use one of my favorite building materials, and that is foam core. This is 1/2-inch foam core. Use this, and we can cut it with a razor knife, but we're also going to be using some heavy-duty power tools today. You'll see why later. So that's going to be the material of choice, and now I think I should stop yakking and start actually getting into this project. What do you think? So here are some of the tools we're going to use today in our Steel Battalion cabinet project. First of all, we have our refreshing beverage of the day. Yummy! The Mad Mocha. We have, of course, the hot goo gun for gooing things together. We have a little protractor job here because I'm going to probably need to measure some angles. Of course, a Sharpie pen for marking things, a straight edge ruler, a longer straight edge ruler, and here's the plans I drew up. Now these are an idea of how I want this to look. But you never know what's going to happen in the middle of these projects. I also got super geeky and did this mock-up in Google SketchUp, which was actually pretty cool and pretty easy to use. And it gave me this, a 3D image of what the thing is probably going to look like. Hopefully it'll look this good when I get done. So there's the tools, and here's the desk we're going to use as a base for this bad boy. It's your basic, shove it in a corner kind of desk. So let's get working. Yummy. So now it's time to cut some foam core. And yes, we're going to use Mr. Table Saw. The reason we're using Mr. Table Saw is not because foam core is some really tough material to cut. It's because that blade can be tilted to certain angles, which is what I want to make the joints between the panels really clean. So light up Mr. Table Saw and see what's what. So here's what happens when you lose your temper and throw your razor knife across the room. You damage your very rare and expensive foam core. So fantastic. I think I'm gonna go get another drink. Okay, so it worked. We have a pieced together bottom platform for the cabinet. And so let's start hot gluing some stuff together. Time for the goo. 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 have to do now is build the top bit that goes up here, so that cool slanty backy part. The next part is we're going to go ahead and build the top piece. So here we are with the top on it and mocked up. I haven't glued it yet. Time for a little hot goo. And there goes the goo. So we're looking pretty good. The structure looks great, but I don't like these rough edges. So what I'm going to do is tape those up. I'm going to use metallized duct tape, so it has a nice smooth texture. A regular duct tape has kind of a fabric weave. I don't think that's going to look very good. So I'm going to tape these things up, and hopefully that'll look really cool. Ah, motherfucker! The top, when I took it off put the tape on, it kind of glue didn't hold, so I should probably re-glue this. Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah, I agree, man. I know exactly how you feel. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I've gotten everything together. It's looking pretty cool. I've got everything taped up the way I want it, and I've got the whole top and bottom Velcro together, but I'm not really happy with how solid that is. So as a test, I'm going to pick this whole thing up and take it downstairs through the windy staircase and see if it'll actually fit into the room I'm going to put it in one piece. If so, then I'll bring it back up here and I'll just glue the damn thing together and it'll be nice and solid. It is nice and light. Okay, I'm gonna take the door off the hinges, but I can do it. So, yay! Okay, so as you saw from that little experiment, it will fit downstairs if I take that door off the hinges, so that's what I'm gonna do. So, instead of using Velcro, I'm going to actually take the Velcro off and seal that up with hot glue and using bamboo skewers, which is an old cake making trick. So that way this thing will be good and solid, I won't have to mess with it anymore. Bueno. Okay, even though it's a major pain in the ass, I decided to add little details to the whole cabinet. So what I did is I took thumbtacks and I put them 1 inch apart all the way down all of the seams. It actually looks pretty fucking good. And here we go with a completed project. The thumbtacks as rivets came out really nice. I'm really pleased. A bit of spray paint, give us some good blast points. And the glass is basically acrylic. I just put some window tint on it to make it look cool. Here's the inside of the cabinet. Painted a nice military green. So we got the rivet accent on the inside. And here it is, my Steel Battalion battle cabinet. I'm so happy the way this came out. It's really cool. I like the details of the rivets. I even like the dented parts where I kind of fucked it up a little bit because I mean, it's cool. It looks like it's been in a battle. I love it. And it fits in the corner exactly like I planned. Go figure. Even though I had to haul it downstairs, it didn't take too much damage, fortunately. I put in these cool LED strip lights that flickering is actually the video, not the lights. And of course, there's the controller that started this whole sleigh ride. There's the pedals for the controller. I have a steering wheel for doing driving games too. And another original Xbox that was given to me by Lane over at Game Gurus. Thanks, Lane! But here's where it's really, really cool when the lights are turned off. Check out these lights! I can set them to strobe like this to drive you crazy, or I can set them for any color I want, or I can just have them cycle through everything over and over again. It's really, really cool. And when the controller goes through its system checks in the dark, it is totally awesome. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I've got a game to learn and some metal to blast. Rock on! Oh yeah. Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, picking up the field mice, popping them in the net.
It's coming right for us.
The uprights here on this part that you can't really imagine because you don't know my drawing. Oh yeah. Oh, that's terrible sound. That drives you nuts? Man, it drives me. I did. Oh man, it sounds like there's an animal in pain. I should probably stop doing that, huh? It sounds like somebody trying to chainsaw a donkey in half.